Hi everyone, Greg, your car angel here. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of my car inspection techniques. This one is going to focus more on the paint and body work, which is actually number one on the list before recommending a car to a client. So I'm screening the car for previous accidents, and there's a couple of simple techniques that I use, and I'll share them with you in this video. So the car that I'm going to be showing you this with is a Ford Edge. This is a 2015. And the first thing that I do when I come up to a car to determine if it's been in a previous accident is I look at the panels going down the car. Now what I'm looking for is a continuity between all of the textures between the panels. So I'm looking for what looks like a very nice, even, continuous factory paint job. Now if I compare this side to this side, there is a definite difference in that, especially on the upper portion of the fender and then on the front passenger and rear passenger doors, you can kind of see where there's it doesn't exactly look normal. Now this is the first thing that I see when I come up to a car, so I know that this car's been in an accident just by looking at it. But then, just to corroborate everything, I start to look at where they would naturally tape, and right there, you see that? That's a little bit of overspray, so I know right away that this car has been resprayed. So as always, you never want to be buying a car if you can help it that's been in a previous accident. And why? It's because a car that's been in a previous accident will never be the same as a car that has factory paint and factory panels. Aftermarket paint is never going to be the quality of the original factory paint. Now, so this is the first way, just looking at it. The second way is that you want to know by running your finger along the edge, all of the edges, you can feel where that paint line is. In other words, they would have taped this off here, and you can kind of feel just a bit of a different texture. Right in here I'm feeling like an aggregated surface. Whereas if I compare that, it's always good to compare sides, because you just want to make sure that it wasn't the factory that did it. Here it's very, very smooth, and over there it's rough. So that's the second way. Now the third way is to, of course, use the paint spy. Now the paint spy will determine, basically where there is repaint going on. So I'm getting repaint right there, but to compare that to this side, I'm getting factory paint. So it's important to get your baseline measurement. Sometimes I go onto the inside of a door jamb, like I'll actually do that right now. Go to the inside of a door jamb, and you can see that's factory paint right there. Now I will continue down this fender line, and I'm still getting a reading of repaint, repaint, repaint. This has all been repainted here. All of that. Right? All the way back till, there you go. So, right in here is where they transition from factory paint, which is there, to repaint, which is what this is. But I want to find ground zero. So in order to find ground zero, I know that something is happening right in here. This is seriously getting almost to Bondo. And let's see if I can pick this up here. There it is, right there. This is ground zero. Okay, so knowing that that point is where most of the damage happened, to the point where they had to use Bondo, I want to go inside. So when we look inside the car here, inside the door jamb, you can see that foam area and how that is not solid. It's an inferior job, and if we compare this area here to the other side, just to see what factory really should be looking like. So now on the other side, you can see how the foam insulation should be back there. Let me see if I can get a close-up of that. See that? See how much nicer that is? Now that's a small detail, but you know, it's the small details that add up to big problems over time with accident cars. And you know, it's just not worth investing your hard-earned money in a car that already has issues. Stay with factory cars all the way. One last area that I'd like to show you is what's called the fender flare bolts. These are fender flare bolts. Every car has them. Sometimes they're more hidden than this. And you can see that this bolt has scratches on it, which means that somebody put a tool to this, removed this bolt, and replaced it at one point in time. That's not a good sign. So this is a car that I'm going to have to pass on. It just has way too many potential issues that may not be evident right now, but later on, when there starts to be squeaks, rattles, paint fading, and in a short 3 or 4 years, all of these problems will surface, and I don't want that coming back on me, because if I would have recommended this car, that would have been a really serious oversight on my part. So, you know, my job is to find the best cars that I can for my clients, and this clearly does not pass the test. So I'm Greg, your car angel. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you more inspection videos over time. This is what I do just about every day of my life, is inspect cars. I inspect 10 to 12 cars a day. And then of those 10 to 12 cars that I inspect, I only actually buy one. So most cars actually fail the inspection process. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.